Welcome to another video. Today we're going to have a look at the in-tank fuel filter. Swap it out for a new one, see how the old one has fared. So let's jump inside and have a look. This bike is just over 12 months old. It has done almost 79 hours of riding, just under 4,700 kilometers. This is the unit that we're talking about. Service interval for the fuel filter is to replace it every 135 hours. Well, I've done half that, but I would kind of prefer to get it done before any bigger trips, and so I'm going to do it now. Probably somewhere buried in your parts kit, these little fuel hose caps. One goes inside the quick disconnect thing. To get to the fuel filter, we need to remove bolts here and the regulator fuel pump unit from here and pull the whole thing out. Just come straight out. This is the filter that we're removing. Got these little clamps to remove. It's going to be full of fuel. I'll get a bucket to soak all that up. I did have a subscriber tell me all about those little clips, and that is you got to pinch them together. So I'm going to try that this time. Maybe this is the right tool. Nope, forget it. I'm going back to the Dremel. One's quite dirty and one's not. I'll pull this one open and see if I can break into it and have a look at what's inside. With the new filter, I also got two new little clamps to go with it again, so I don't have to use those other ridiculous things. So slide those on. You need to remember to get this the right way. Maybe easier to remember is this bit's at the top of the tank, this is down the bottom. So top, arrow pointing to the top. Works for me. Slide this on. Slide this one on. Right. That's tight. And that's it. So the next part is thread this back into the tank. It's really about trying to get this to line up down here. Now reinstalling this, take note of how it came off. You can put it back roughly how it was. This one, that hose was pushed right back around, almost touching that thing there, I believe. So I'll tighten that up to that point. Torque settings, I don't know, feels about right. And that's it, in-tank fuel filter changed. Pretty straightforward. It's pretty straightforward apart from those wretched little clips. I've got no answers, sorry. Dremel. Dremel is the answer. Maybe someone can do a little video on how to remove those little clips. It's beyond me though. So the important thing with this little hose is to make sure that it clears the cylinder head, which is why it's important to get that angle right again. So when you've fitted the tank back in, just stick your head up under there and make sure that this hose clears the cylinder head. There's plenty of room between the hose and the cylinder head there, so no problem. put a bit of fuel in it, check it for leaks, make sure that there's nothing leaking out of those 2 bolts that you did up. See if we can bust this open and see what's in it, see what it's captured over the last nearly 5,000 kilometers. As you may be able to see in that, some black stuff came out of there. Now there might be some other residue in there from when I cut the little clips off, so that's not probably telling the whole story, but all that black stuff is probably out of it. That came out of the back of the filter. So that is black as the ace of spades. Night and day, literally. There's no argument. The thing has done its job. That's the paper on both sides as well. So that's the inside. You can see bits of white there. And that's the outside. Interesting. I'm not sure where it all comes from. Maybe it's just being a black tank. Maybe there's little bits of black in it. I'm not sure. Anyway, it's quite surprising that there is that much stuff up to 5,000 kilometers and only half of the recommended interval to service it. While I was making this video, my brother kindly suggested that I should do his fuel filter as well, just as a comparison. So his one is out of this tank, out of the white 15 litre Acerbis tank. It has done 265 hours, 15,000 kilometers. So 3 times as much as mine. Thanks for watching. I hope you found this video of value. I think I've shown it's a pretty simple process to change that filter. You can get those clips off, and everyone should do it, probably once a year. So until next time, stay safe, ride well, and we'll see you in the next video.